Renton Tower, Beaver 728, Charlie Whiskey on the water, Quebec, Washington 1, East Channel departure.
Would you like to see what it should look like?
Yeah, sure.
Way up water,
right.
Charlie Whiskey.
I'll take it from you in downwind.
Okay.
So what's not happening is we're not bleeding off energy and ground effect enough.
Okay.
So what's different about Skycatcher versus the 172 is the pitch attitude. You're going to need to do that.
Okay.
So you got to hold it in ground effect with a little bit more pitch than what you're used to.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I got the controls.
Okay, you have the controls?
My controls. Okay. Got the power set. We're going to try to just get it back to 90 knots here. At 2100 RPM ought to do that. And if I'm all trimmed out for downwind, this should work out pretty nicely. Going to try to land on the 1,000-foot markings.
Okay.
Second stripe after the numbers, my aiming point. I'm going to manage my airspeed.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to get down, bleed off all that extra energy in ground effect by just adjusting the pitch here. So
okay.
I'm going to be in my touchdown point. I'm going to set my power. There's 15-ish, flaps to 10, and there's 80. I'm going to let the nose descend a little bit. And I'm down at like 5 degrees negative pitch here.
Uh-huh.
3 Juliet Alpha, clear touch and go.
Number 3 Juliet Alpha, affirmative, runway 16, clear touch and go. You got the flow plane in sight.
Affirmative, 16, clear touch and go, 3 Juliet Alpha. Alright, cool. So below 85, I can bring in that next notch of flaps. And I'm going to crab into the wind just a little bit because we do have a decent
Cessna 1 to uniform, traffic
amount of
11
wind
o'clock
here.
3 miles northeast bound, altitude unknown.
About 80. Make sure that I'm trimmed for this whole thing.
Roger that. We'll keep an eye out for that traffic, 601 to uniform.
That means I'm at 80 knots. And right here, I'll start a nice easy turn to final.
Uh-huh.
Be a little bit steeper so I don't overshoot.
Cessna 1 to uniform, now traffic is
And
12
I have
o'clock,
overshot, but I have
northeast
time to correct for it. I'm going to bring in that last notch of flaps, get her down to 65 knots. I'm going to try to get it down on a glide slope. Just by pulling the power, I'm going to try to keep the pitch about the same.
Roger, what's this altitude look like?
It's probably 1800.
There is the glide slope right there. I'm adding a little bit of power to get it back in there, just a little bit, because I want to be at 65. Maybe a little bit of nose-up trim to help me out with that.
Okay.
There I am at glide slope, pretty close down center line right there. And now I got to keep that second stripe right in the same spot. I'm going to use power for my glide slope, and I'm going to pitch for my aiming point and my airspeed.
Okay.
A little bit low, add a little bit of power, bring that nose up just a tiny bit for my airspeed. There we go.
Test not available.
Don't want to get too high. I'm on good track for my my aiming point, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, great. So as soon as I'm pretty much over the numbers, I'm going to get rid of that power. Let it come down to the stripe. There's where I want to flare. Bring it up. And just bring it up. And bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. There.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's what that should look like.
Nice.